So welcome. So we're going to do a practice tonight which is based in the Tantra teachings, and it's about an aspect of our energy body. So this big field, the Dwadishanta, the 12, which is measured by this, so that would be 3 of those is 12, and you can measure out from the third eye, you can measure up. You can measure out from the heart space, you can measure down, and the 12 measurement gives you your energy body. And this is called the Hiranya Gabaya. Sometimes it's known as the cosmic egg. So we're going to reset our cosmic egg. And to start with, we're just going to do our usual sort of stretches and releases. And then I'm going to use a couple of the texts. And then we'll go into the meditation, which is really beautiful. It really helps the energy body to reset when you've had a bit of a day, maybe it's been a week, maybe it's been a month, maybe it's already been a bit of a year. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Good. Now just keep the sighing breath going, and I want you to start to be really aware of the physical body, the vehicle, but keep your awareness at the heart space. So this observing presence is experiencing the physical vehicle. Notice where you're a bit tight, maybe there's some heaviness. Lovely. Now let's just take a simple movement to the head, just drawing a gentle circle. Eyes closed, just feeling into the sensation of this head moving. Check that the jaw's relaxed. Good, now change directions. Good, head neutral, rotate one way and then the other. Jaw relaxed. Good, now we're going to twist with our head to the right. And let's have 3 sighing breaths. Take a breath in. Good, and the other way. Good, back to centre. Let's do a little bit of cat-cow for the spine. Inhaling, coming forwards. Exhaling, chin to chest. Observing how the body feels when you move it like this. Observing from the heart space. Lovely spine, nice and straight. And just bring your attention to the breath, the natural breath. So I'm going to read first two verses from a much more traditional translation of the Vijayananda Tantra, which talks about the 12, which is the Dwadishanta, this energy field. And it says, absorb the mind completely at the end of the 12. So it's asking us to focus at the end of the 12. So we're aware of our energy field all the way around us, this egg that sits around us. When steadiness of intellect is firmly established, one's true nature is perceived. During every moment, in whatever way, in whatever place, one should fix one's attention at the end of the 12. The mind will be deprived of support, and within a few days, one will be extraordinary. So it's a really good time to do this practice, because we're moving into the equinox. So remember, the end of the 12 is that distance that we can measure. So give it a little go. You can measure it from the tip of the nose. So you do 3 fists, and then you're about here. And you're aware of this. This is you. Your energy field comes out. It's also above you. It's out in front of you, to the side, behind you. This big, beautiful egg-like structure around the whole body. And now I'm going to read you a much more poetic version, which is from Lauren Roche's book. Put attention into the luminous connections between the centres of the body. So he's talking about the chakras, where the mind loves to dissolve. Base of the spine and the top of the head, the genitals and the heart, heart and throat, throat and forehead, forehead and crown of the skull. Enter that glowing net of light with a focus born of awe, and even your bones will know enlightenment. This body is sustained by altars to the radiant nectar of life. Around you an ocean of air, ready to become your breath. Above the head the glow of an invisible sun, within the spaciousness of the heart, a pulsing throb of creation, where the breaths meet, fuse and transform into each other. Whenever, wherever your mind wanders, whatever you wonder, return to the luminous and choose any altar. Throw your attention again and again into one of these centres where spirit and flesh consummate their love. Day by day, old whirlpools fade, the endless circles. You are living in the temple of essence. So just bring your attention to the breath. And I want you to become aware of the tip of the nose. And if it helps, measure the distance. So you've got your hand like this, is a good way to measure it. So you've got the thumb as well. Then you bring the other hand, and then the other hand. And then where that is where we're going to bring our breath in from. So it's quite a distance, 12. That's the standard measurement in the Tantric text for many practices. So it talks about that infusion of the inhale and the exhale, and it comes from here, because we have this bubble of energy that is our true nature. So imagine this distance that you're breathing in from, and imagine you can feel this field in front of you, and you're going to breathe in from it and breathe it in towards you. And as you exhale, send it all the way back out, so you're touching that field all the way out to the 12, and keep going. And visualize it. Imagine this beautiful ball of energy that's golden, the Hiranya Gabaya. And then see if you can allow your awareness to expand in all directions at the same time. So as you're breathing in, you're breathing from this energy field outside almost of you, out here. It's coming inwards, and then as you exhale, it's going out, front, side and back, top and bottom. And be aware of this presence. This particle of infinity. And there's a very beautiful mantra. I'm just going to do the first part of it, which is the mantra for the Om Hiranya Gabaya. And it allows that field to increase its vibration. And it goes like this. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. 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 So this beautiful ball that we sit within, this cosmic egg, also has a structure within it that is this vertical column of light that starts at the 8th chakra, comes all the way down, creates the third eye, throat chakra, heart space, solar plexus, second chakra, Swadhisthana, and then Muladhara. And then you've got the earth chakra, which is, if you're sitting, it's about 12 below the tailbone. If you're standing, below the feet. And if you imagine that each of those centres has a seed, it's almost like dropping this seed, which has a sound, into water, and then it ripples out and creates this ring all the way around you, and it vibrates at a particular frequency. So we're going to bring in that vertical structure now, and then we're going to expand it back out into the Hiranyagarbhaya. So bring your attention to the perineum, and to become aware of that space within you, take a breath in. And as you exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles into the body, so Mula Bandha. And start to imagine that with the Mula Bandha squeeze, we're creating a ripple of energy that comes outwards from the upward squeeze. It goes out. And we're starting to form this beautiful whirlpool or hoop, however you want to imagine it. Maybe I like to imagine it as a ripple of water that's been coloured red, and it's just pushing outwards, filling this measurement of 12 all the way around me, and it's just at the base. And just feeling that sense of being rooted, being grounded. So this is the much denser energy of the earth plane, connecting to the Mother Earth. That sense of security. Imagine this light pushing outwards to form this beautiful circle of red light around you in the base of the body, all the way around, connecting with this beautiful golden egg that comes all the way up and around us as well. So you've got this red base. And we're going to give it some sound, so we're going to use the seed sound. And we're going to just keep repeating it until we run out of breath. So it's Lam. Take a breath in. Lam, 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 lam. Now rest in the silence and imagine these waves coming out with that sound, the lam, lam, lam. They're all red and they're being pushed outwards. Lovely, we're going to do that again. Take a breath in. Lam, 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 lam. Just being aware of the vibrational frequency that that's creating in the base of the body, allowing the sound to ripple outwards to touch the Hiranya Gabaya, the cosmic egg. One more, take a breath in. Lam, 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 lam. And just allowing each breath to bring this movement of energy outwards to form this beautiful hoop, this circle of light around you for a few more breaths. It's like a band of energy. Lovely. Now we're going to take our awareness to the pubic bone, and if you want to locate the second chakra, just bring your fingers, find your pubic bone, and about a couple of inches up, just push in. It's about there. Second chakra, Swadhisthana. And be aware of that area of the body, breathing in and out. And this is a deep orange colour, and again this energy, as you inhale, it's expanding outwards to touch the 12, the Dwadishanta, coming back in, and we're rippling this energy outwards. And here the sound is Vam. So again, we'll just do as many as is comfortable for you on your exhalation, and then we'll rest in the silence and visualize this ripple of orange energy sitting just above the red, creating this beautiful energy field. When you're ready, deep breath in. Vam, 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 vam. Notice, feel the vibration that's left after the sound. So when we sit in the silence, we can feel the effect of the vibration in the energy field. Lovely. And again, breath in. Vam, 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 vam. Just a few more breaths, feeling this expansion of this orange field of energy all the way around you. Just sitting above Muladhara chakra, the red hoop of energy. This beautiful field of energy, of orange all the way around us, touching into the, becoming part of this golden egg as its waves reach the outer edge. Be aware of breathing from your centre outwards in all directions, so this orange energy pushes outwards, just like when you drop a pebble into a body of water. And we'll move to the third chakra, so the solar plexus, just above the navel. And again, if you want to, just sort of give it a little rub so you know that this is where you're going to focus, and you can also do the same at the back of the body in line, and then let the hands rest. Breathing in and out with your focus at Muladhara chakra, the solar plexus. And this is a brilliant yellow colour going out in all directions to join this beautiful golden egg that surrounds you. We'll work with the seed sound. And as you create the sound, imagine you're dropping it constantly into this energy field, and it's rippling outwards, creating these beautiful, brilliant yellow ripples of energy. Rum, 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 rum. And again. Rum, 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 rum. So be aware of this layering, red, orange, yellow, all the way around. Building up our awareness and amplifying our energy body. Another round, take a breath in. Rum, 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 rum. Let those waves spread outwards with each breath, rippling in all directions, all the way around the body, at the level of the solar plexus. Be aware of the sense of the 12, the Dwadishanta, the Hiranya Gabaya, this cosmic egg, all the way around you, behind you, above you, below you. Good, now heart space, a lovely green energy. Just gently tap the breastbone. Be aware that that point at the back of the body is just between the shoulder blades. We're going to expand this energy out in all directions. Breathe with awareness to the centre of the chest. Let your attention expand forwards, backwards, out to each side. Create a beautiful hoop of green energy, this disc almost, all the way around you, sitting on top of this yellow one, which is on top of the orange one, which is on top of the red one. And the seed sound here is yum. So again, we'll do it as many times as we can, out, and then just visualize these beautiful ripples going out in concentric circles to meet the field of the Dwadishanta. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Last one. Yum, 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 yum. Expanding outwards, this green energy, creating a big disc around the body in all directions, radiating from the heart space. Be aware of how this beautiful iridescent green light sits and slightly merges into the yellow below it, and this one merges and sits just above the orange, and then the orange merges and sits just above the red. And each of these fill this egg-like shape. It's almost like we're creating an energetic Easter egg for ourselves. Bring your attention to the throat. Place the hand there if you wish to. Back of the neck. Being aware of this centre line for the disc of energy that's going to expand outwards in all directions, which is blue. Be aware of the breath at the throat. Imagine it expanding outwards in all directions, creating concentric circles that reach out to the egg. And this beautiful blue, it's like a sapphire blue. This is the hum sound. And when you're ready, we're going to repeat it like the other seed sounds. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Be aware of this energy moving outwards in all directions, vibrating at a blue light, so much higher frequency than the first one, the red light. And once more. Hum, 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 hum. Just use each breath to visualize, imagine this ring of energy expanding out in all directions from the throat and the neck. This beautiful iridescent blue that sits atop of the green, that sits atop of the yellow, that sits atop of the orange, that sits atop of the red. And each of them push outwards to fill this beautiful golden egg, the Hiranya Gabaya, which is at the measurement of 12, the Dwad Ishanta. Then finally place your attention to the third eye. Maybe give it a little tap. Tap the back of the head, just where it diagonally down, base of the skull. This is a indigo, a deep violet light. Imagine it moving outwards to fill this top section of the egg. And then we've just got a little bit of gold at the top. So I'm going to fill it out. And this is the Om sound. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. And let's try one long Om. And now we'll try the three-syllabled Om. So we're pushing it outwards to form this ring of energy. Now we're going to push it out, and we're also going to push it up. So we create this, we fill this circle of light with the sound. So it's going to come out and up. Now I want you to imagine that as that sound that's radiating out and up hits the 12th measure here, it starts to pour down the outer edge of the egg, and it filters this beautiful iridescent golden white light. And then we've got all of these other colours that come downwards from the golden white. So when you're ready. Really fill your energy field, fill it up. So we're not filling just the body, we're filling our energy body all the way around until it's really vibrant. And as you continue to create the sound and fill up your egg, I want you to just allow your awareness to settle on one of the centres. I like to use the heart centre, but whatever one feels right for you. So remembering that beautiful quote, this body is sustained by altars to the radiant nectar of life. Around you, an ocean of air, ready to become your breath. Above the head, the glow of the invisible sun. Within, the spaciousness of the heart, a pulsing throb of creation where the breaths meet, fuse and transform into each other. So wherever you want to place your attention, just place it there. It might want to move, but one of the points, third eye, throat, heart space, solar plexus, Swadhisthana near the pubic bone or Muladhara, and just place the attention there, maybe move it up to another one and let it move out. So it may be that one of them needs a little bit more help and support than the others. The great thing about working with the heart space is when you focus on the heart space, it feeds all the others. Feel this sense of pushing all of this energy outwards, these beautiful rings of energy, and it fills this egg all the way around you in all directions. Now rest with the breath, and as you breathe, remember we're breathing to the edge of the 12. Those are the instructions. In all directions. And then we come into the heart space and then we expand out. Just allowing yourself to come back into alignment through this practice. Be aware of a sense of the breath expanding up beyond the crown of the head into the 8th chakra and below the tailbone into the earth chakra, If you've got your feet planted on the floor and you're sitting in a chair, then below the feet. And start to notice whether you're sensing a shift of energy. So I always notice it on my crown. It feels as if my crown is opening. Just allow this beautiful pranic energy to fill your entire field. Now just breathe for a little bit longer and I will chant the mantra for the Hiranya Gabaya if you want to join in. It's a bit of a mouthful. Hiranya Gabaya. Om Hiranya Gabaya Namaha. 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 Just be aware of sitting in this incredible energy field that is your true body. And our physical vehicle is sustained by these altars of light. In the Bible it talks of them as being the 7 candles. Be aware of them all glowing red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, gold, and then this gold filling the egg. With these beautiful golden particles of light dancing with the other colours, the rainbow colours of the chakras. And whenever, wherever your mind wanders, whatever you wonder, return to the luminous and choose any altar. Throw your attention again and again into one of these centres where spirit and flesh consummate their love. Day by day, old whirlpools fade the endless circles. You are living in the temple of essence. Bring the hands to the heart space. Touch the thumbs to the breastbone and be aware of that particle of infinity. So the aspect of your soul that is experiencing this lifetime. And when this lifetime has finished, it will upload all of the information we've learnt into our 8th here, above the head. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale down through the midline and just take a moment to acknowledge the incredibleness of yourself. And namaste.